Dawn. It feels like we're going through Horizon Zero Dawn much more slowly than we've been going through some of the other games I've been playing. Maybe it has to do with only doing it once a week. And then we had Doom Eternal come out, which canceled a few days. Well, one day of Horizon Zero Dawn. Anyway, we're making our way along the primary plot of Horizon Zero Dawn. There are two main quests, which we're tackling right now. We made great progress on last week, and we're going to continue with them today. So stick around if you want to see some primary quest content. Man, last night, well, I hope you didn't stay up too late, because if you did, you wasted your time, because we still don't have election results even this morning, which is something people were predicting, right? That it was going to take a long time for the election results to be counted nationally. So they're still being counted, and the race is still tight, and no one knows exactly who's going to win just yet. So we've got to wait and see. But while we're waiting to see, I'm glad you're waiting to see with me and Horizon Zero Dawn. I hope you're well rested. I am pretty well rested. I went to bed, I don't know, around midnight last night after working on one of my lore videos for a while. So I got some decent sleep, and I hope you guys did as well. So it looks like we're live on YouTube, which is great, and looks like we're live on Facebook. I as well. Good to see everybody on Facebook today. Spencer, Matthew, Kylie, Lane, Gina, and Ruth. And always good to see the members and regulars on YouTube in the chat today. We've got John D. Giambaradino, 200 Angel, Buff Canucks with a gold derby, Salati Bartfast, Spencer Slavin, Don Quintans, Ethan H., Courtney Zayas, Quintius, Sarge Gamers, Sesh the Cat, Justice Amaralas, Jocelyn Ryan, Jessica Sharp, Tony J, Antonio. And then Ephraim says, I'm beginning my Fallout 76 journey, and I'm having to look up guides to the game, and certainly parts. Can you make videos explaining some of the things? I mean, that's not really what I do. My channel isn't a how to play video games channel. It's more of a, this is the story of the game, and this is the hidden stories in the games channel. But I can certainly understand being frustrated when you start playing Fallout 76 for the first time, that it doesn't have all of the same controls and functions as Fallout 4. Some of the things don't act the same way as they do in Fallout 4, for example. Julian Z says, Googled morning Ox, hope you're well. Sorry your wish for election to be over was not fulfilled. I did warn you. Anyway, let's distract ourselves from with Horizon. You did warn me, Julian. Yeah, many people in the chat were predicting this. And it's okay, you know, if it, you know, I'm hoping that we'll get enough votes that come in today to get a better understanding. I mean, when I went to bed last night, there was a big gap in many of the states. And when I woke up this morning, that gap had closed a lot. So we can hope that during the broadcast today, things tighten up and we get a winner. We get a winner eventually. Oh, coffee. Aubrey says your last episode was in low resolution, really hard on the eyes. That, my friend, is a setting on your computer that you can actually change at any time. There's a little wheel in the lower right-hand corner of the YouTube player where you can click on it to change the settings of the video. And if you want to see it in higher resolution, just click that little wheel and go on up to HD, because I am streaming at 1080, 1920, 1080 right now in full HD. I am getting a red indicator light on my streaming software saying that there might be some buffering, but that shouldn't change image quality. It's just going to mean that there's going to be a little bit of a buffering. But that should resolve itself shortly. There we go. It's already green. It already turned green. So bear in mind, we might have some buffering for a little bit of the program due to internet issues, but the quality should be fine. Douglas says, hey, Oxhorn and all you wonderful people. Hey there, Douglas. Dragon Teen Gaming 231 with a tip. Thank you, Dragon Teen Gaming. And Matt the Second says, finally something to watch that's not political. I know. Let's get back into it. Jake Benz on Facebook with a generous donation of stars says, another glorious day of the Oxhorn Chronicles. The Oxhorn Chronicles continue forward, my friend, and they will for the foreseeable future. Stephanie says, no, the latest HZD stream will only let me choose 360.
This must be when Hassan was supposed to check in.
Really? So that's not just him. That's everybody? Oh. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't know that it was only available in 360. I'll have, I'm going to have to talk to YouTube about this, because that's a processing error on their end. I need to let them know. I'll let them know after the broadcast. Now I can't do it right now because I am streaming. But thank you for letting me know about that. I don't rewatch my live streams because that's a lot of live streams for me to rewatch. I was already there, so I don't need to be there again. But yeah, so I miss things like that. I'm grateful when you guys let me know. Asmodeus says, glad to catch Horizon live and glad to see you moving on to the main story. Great lore is coming and we will enjoy your take on it. Thank you, my friend. Great lore is indeed coming. Mr. Master Chief says, hey Oxhorn, I finally finished Wasteland 3. Ugh, it was a tough one. Now I'm on to my Dead Space trilogy now. Well, enjoy Dead Space. I couldn't get it to work on my machines. I tried. Nick Butler says, hey Ox, any Fallout character that interests you that you think deserves a story in the later games? Yeah, the primary antagonist of the Point Lookout DLC, the ghoul with the mustache and the hair, what was his name? Mr. Cramwell or something like that. I mean, he just appears and then disappears. He's just... And what he tells us is so world-changing about the great game. And then he just disappears after the DLC, and that's it. And we don't know, we never see him again. They don't really talk about the great game again. It's kind of like, well, don't leave me hanging, guys. There's blood on the rock. That's right. There's blood on the rock. Where were we? Find Nason in the outpost. So I believe both of our quests sent us way up here. One sends us up here. Into the Borderlands. Sends us up here. And Maker's End sends us way up here. Oh, and there's a cauldron along the way. Did we stop to enjoy the cauldron? Okay, so we've got, holy cow, we've got 3 ancient vessels, a Vantage, and a corrupted zone along the way. Tell you what, let's go north. Zach says, what do you think of Aloy as a character so far? She's pretty one-dimensional. I mean, she wants answers. And of course she wants answers. And who wouldn't want answers? And she's passionate about getting answers, right? And she loves her tribe. And, you know, she hates having been an outcast. And you know, that's her character. There's really nothing else there. There's not a lot of complexity to her personality yet. Is that just because she's young? Maybe. But I'm hoping that as the game progresses, she becomes a little bit more interesting. There's nothing wrong with her.
End. Not much farther now.
I don't actively dislike her.
He found an image of the woman I resemble on an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Noraland.
But she acts as basically just a conduit.
Her name is Elizabeth Sobeck.
You spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Right, I lost what I was saying. I got interrupted by the game.
Who is he and how does he know these things? He said Elizabeth Sobeck. What kind of name is that?
Interesting. I think that's the first time that's actually happened, where we've had a huge plotline interruption like that while we're just walking. Douglas Delegard says, with all that 2020 has taken from us, please take care of yourself, my friend. No worries, buddy. I'm not going anywhere. You guys stick with me, I'll stick with you. Anyway, I'm hoping she becomes much more complex as the plot progresses. But as of right now, she's kind of just a conduit for driving the plot forward. Like, she's just a character we can embody to experience the story. And she doesn't have much more interesting about her beyond that. Okay, new campfire up here, so we just got to get by these guys. What's that? Have I seen that icon before? I don't know. Oh yeah, they're tramplers.
This will do nicely.
Okay, we got through the trampler site. We got some bighorns ahead of us. So these are the equipment stashes. 2 equipment stashes? No, 1 equipment stash. All right. Spiridonis Pap says, hey, Ox, really excited for you to go to Maker's End. The plot thickens. Thank you, my friend. I'm looking forward to it myself. Are they attacking a merchant? What's going on over there? Did they just kill a merchant? They did. And I got a treasure box off his body. All right, well, now I know I can let the enemies kill merchants and I get treasure boxes out of it for free. Oh, that's awful. Josh says, hey, Ox, can my brother get a shout out? He's getting married tomorrow and my parents left to be at the wedding. And I got stuck watching the house. Well, congratulations to your brother. I'm really excited for him. And I'm sad you got stuck at the house, but I'm glad you can keep me company. Pavel says, if you want complex characters, oh God, here we go. Multiple personalities, let me guess. And millennia of history, try Planescape Torment. That's right. Sorry, you asked for it, says Pavel. Oh, that's right, I asked for it. That's me. I'm always asking to hear you talk about Planescape Torment. That's what I want, really. Thanks. All right, there's the campfire. We're getting there.
That'll help.
Bandit camp. And it's right on our path. And there's a quest over here. You can ride that one. Oh, I can ride chargers? I didn't know I could ride chargers. That's cool.
I saw some of the places you'd been. The new settlers had no appreciation of craft. They'd already piled your work in a ditch. But I knew the signs to look for. The scrabble in the dirt, those surprised splashes. I did tell you we'd meet again.
This guy again.
No. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong. These scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
Okay.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
This guy enjoys killing way too much. And he's so weird. And what an awkward... He's in the middle of talking about the scent of battle. Oh, and by the way, it's not very good. It's quite odorous because they stink. But then sweat and fear and yaya. Hey, so what's your knife called? I don't name my knife. Okay. I mean, sometimes in this game, the conversations are really weird. But it's still charming. Now, Bandit camp. What's the best way? Easy. Less easy.
This will wash away the scent for now.
Well, that was a bit ambitious.
You're giving up.
Let me get closer before I try sniping any more off. Lumen says, afternoon from New York City. Your stream is a safe harbor from the turmoil in my heart during this election. I think many of us are in the exact same boat with you, Lumen. And I'm grateful that you all chose to spend your day with me. Let's kill some bandits. That'll make us feel better. Oh, we got captives down here.
An alarm. Can't let them get to it.
Ooh, okay.
I see where they've caged up the captives.
One of whom is a merchant. We've got two more over there. Oh, already littered with corpses. We've got 3, 4. That's tricky. His head is... Here we go.
All right, new plan.
Come on, peek your head out.
Whoa, I'm headed for the blasted. Time to rain down some pain.
Come on! That's it!
Still sniffing around.
This camp is cleansed.
The old lands are at the mercy.
I don't want to bother selling right now. Just loot first. Hey, ancient vessel. Check it out. That completes another set. We can go back to the market at Meridian. A cracked and battered vessel, once dear to the old ones, bears the legend Sterling Malachite. Sets of ancient vessels can be traded in Meridian for valuable rewards.
Went to the market, sipped on some fruit, and children laughed at me.
All right.
Had enough of work.
Now, I know I sniped a bunch of guys on the, there we go.
Any idea, stranger?
Where's our bloodthirsty friend?
This is the Carja Sun to Moutlander. Don't you forget it.
I just cleared this place for you. You can calm down a bit. Oh, fire spitter. I'm gonna miss it. Sad I didn't get an opportunity to use it. Ooh, more ancient debris. An ancient toothpick. Hey, what is this? All right. I saved the best stuff for me. Irregular ancient charm. That's a trap, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have room for it.
Perfect weather for a walk.
More ancient debris. Ancient sculpture. Cool. I think all that is just for selling, though. All right, are those all the bodies? I think maybe. There's more ancient debris over there. Oh, God, and more fighters over there. All right, let's get the ancient debris and go loot more of those corpses. An ancient necklace.
Is that really what the Nora wear?
Poor savages.
Criticizing my outfit? I just liberated this town and you're criticizing my outfit? What's wrong with you? A campfire. Bandit warrior. Is that it? He's the bandit warrior. Where is this bandit warrior?
Sun King Avad freed the people his father enslaved.
Ah. There he is.
Nowhere in the world.
Everything for the metal shards.
There's blood on the throne because of Jiran, but Avad is trying to wash it clean.
Okay. Okay, a few more down there. Where'd our friend go? He's not showing up with my focus.
The thunderjaw should never have permitted those women or savages. It's a noble Karja institution.
Whoops. Roy says, "Hi, Ox. Have you decided to do the story quest first? There was a castle you haven't cleared from the last episode." Yeah, I am going to do the story quest first. Oh my god. Just pretend that didn't happen.
That's the load off.
Just pretend. Alright, enough of this. Let's go north. I know! Alright, let's go this way. Okay, so we've got another campfire up here, another merchant, and there's the equipment stash. And there's a Vantage up here. Where's the tall walker? There's the tall walker. And a corrupted zone. Oh! Roy says, look at the map to find Nil. He's on the hill before the camp where the white marker is. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta talk to Nil again. And I'm going the wrong way. He's over here. There he is.
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears? They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms, from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell. So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
Oh, for them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently. called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
Wow, so enigmatic, Nil.
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Karja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Rain Gathers. Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Karja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
This guy. See what I mean about one-dimensional sometimes?
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
Okay. Well, good old Nil. Goodness gracious.
The sun calls for reconciliation. Good luck reconciling with a corrupted machine.
Alright, I think I want to save the Vantage until later. That's kind of out of our way a bit. Although this corrupted zone is pretty close. Do we get the Vantage? Let's get closer to it first. Let's go up here, get the campfire, get the merchant, try to get past the bighorners, loot the equipment stash, and get the ancient vessel. What is this? Why did they try to attack me? Ooh! Oh, the morons! They're just getting themselves in all sorts of trouble. Well, I'll just let them die. I'm not gonna get involved in that. I've got places to be. They died quick. Ever thought about trying the limited HUD option? Makes the game a whole lot more immersive, says Sebastian. There is a limited HUD option? HUD to the edges on. So I've already got it set to the edges. HUD always on, dynamic. I could turn it to dynamic Okay, so that's dynamic HUD. And then I can see the full thing by pressing H. Okay. We'll try that. Ooh, you're right, that is more immersive. So immersive. Don't break my immersion. Whoa! What is this?
Snow chill itches.
It says there's a... Oh, there is immersion right here. Just hanging out. Ancient sculpture. Notched ancient charm. That's really all I've got to sell, huh? Oh. Now, by the way, where am I in terms of crafting? I need a turkey skin and a boar skin. So turkey and boar. Virenth says, I have more useful information for you. If you meet a skeleton with a scythe in a lurid pink cloak with a clown nose, avoid this silly death. Still trying to make a joke out of it. Well, I think I just had a silly death. I dropped to my death. That was quite silly. A bit too close.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
You say I can ride those?
Work together.
You're right! Oh yeah! These are way better than the horses. I love riding a giant mechanical ram. That's so cool. Alright, now hold on a minute. We've got a giant ruin over here that's really intriguing me. Where am I? I'm right there. Oh, it looks like we're going to go there. The road wraps around. Let's loot the equipment stash first.
You said it would be.
Ooh, a tear coil. And a rope caster, a low-level rope
Not
caster.
a bad selection. I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him.
So it's like a pre-war office park. Is that a tank? Oh, wow. That's so cool. I got to know more about this destruction. What happened? Can I... Okay, I got the cache. We've got a corrupted zone and an ancient vessel. Let's do the ancient vessel first. Oh. I guess let's do the corrupted zone first. Because there was a guy in our way. This is the corrupted zone? Yeah. Oh, they killed my mount! No!
Just holding won't scare them off. Need ammo.
Got it. Okay. Oh, there's another one over here that I missed. No, that would have been fun. Oh well, I used one. Salute the wreckage of the big guy. Luminous braiding. There's a metal vessel in here somewhere. Must be that ancient debris. Got it. Metallurgic. A cracked and battered vessel once dear to the old ones bears the legend Metallurgic International. Sets of ancient vessels can be traded in Meridian for valuable rewards. I need one more. Let's save.
Watchers, acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines, cooperating. One happy family.
So there are a bunch of cultists in here as we get closer to Maker's End. If you see any lore on my compass, the white boxes that pop up, let me know. I'm going to do my best to see if I can find any.
Perfect.
I think I'm just wasting arrows by doing that.
Eclipse, just like he said.
That was clumsy, but I got through without detection. That'll be tricky. Nut shot.
Forged earth delvers made off with any riches long ago, but not the ancients buried in the ground.
Okay. Lumen says, hey Ox, do you own a cold brew machine? I don't. You know, I'm not fond of cold coffee. I know that iced coffee and iced teas are a big thing in America. So I probably should like it. But I don't know. I like warm coffee and warm tea.
These dig sites, they're massive.
Trying to uncover more pre-war robots that they can use. Ooh, it's getting dark. Supply crate over there. Supply crate up there.
Plants must grow tough to survive these winds.
Where is it? I thought it was up here. Supply crate?
Can't be too prepared.
It's like it just vanished. Well, there's that one. But wasn't there one across the way? Well, maybe I'll see it from the other side.
Going down fast.
There it is. I guess I'm just blind. Alright, was there another one? Yeah. Over there. I'm not blind. It is over there. Ow. It's just one supply crate. Screw it. Let's keep going. Roy says, Ox, you missed some lore in the guard booth where the approach road first turns next to where you got the ram mount. You can get it on your way out. Right around here? Okay, I'll get it on my way out. Thank you for that.
All these ruins. What do the old ones do here?
Oh!
Corrupted. Might prove a challenge.
Weak against fire. Okay. Now I know.
Here we go again. And stop tensing up.
Roy says, when it overheats the thermometer sign, there's a red horn thing / radiator that appears on its muzzle. Hit it for massive damage. Oh, great tip. Thank you, Roy. Sarah says, a small tip for all the hard work you do. Cheers. Thank you very much, Sarah. Always appreciated. Zane says, hello, Ox. Hello, chat. Sorry I can't stay as I'm at work, but I wanted to stop by and wish you all the best. Well, thank you very much, Zane. Always a pleasure when you stop by. That goes out.
Easy, easy. What have they been uncovering here?
Let's find out. Oh, nothing. Ridgewood. And slabs of stone. Lots of rats, but I don't need the rats anymore. Rancor says, are you going to be doing Visage from the beginning tomorrow? I hear there were major updates, so the 2 chapters you played may be worth the replay. I actually read up on it, and the 2 chapters haven't changed much at all. They did do major updates to the engine and fixed some bugs and deleted all my game saves. There are 2 new stories, and we're going to be starting with one of them. The 4th and final story can't be accessed until we do the other 2. So we might do the other 2 after we've done the new one. I love this. Just exploring a ruin like this.
An explosion.
I heard it. Is there anything over here? I wonder if there's any lore over here. Bonker discovered automated solutions. Bard automated solutions. Ooh. I'm gonna come around back to there. Let's see. Roy says that goes out, you've noticed, is exactly the way to the guard booth mentioned earlier. It's close to that point, but more convenient to do later.
Well, it's going white.
Will do. Thank you, my friend. Ancient Vessel Special. And we got it. All the ancient vessels in the game. A cracked and battered vessel, once dear to the old ones, bears the legend Rocky Mountain Thunderheads. Signs of ancient vessels can be traded in Meridian for valuable rewards. By the way, I need to cancel my Wasteland 3 live stream for tomorrow morning as an appointment popped up that I got to take care of during the day. So I will do Scotch and Smoke Rings, and we will do Visage, but not Wasteland 3.
Might regret this. Another explosion.
Can I get up there? I don't think I can.
Time to get it moving, and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Soon this will be another deathbringer to fill out the ranks. Focus.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
That's it? Oh, okay. I was expecting for phase 2. Ooh. I got all sorts of good stuff. Oh, I missed out on some desert glass on him. Oh, the rat's dead. I got a rat bone.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's... Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Whoa! Did she just give up the game? Whoa! It exploded. Von Rek with a tip. Thank you very much, Von Rek. The entity?
Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures.
Hey, that's it.
Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
It's canonical. Mysterious stranger in the Horizon Zero Dawn universe. So Hades, whomever Hades is, I think it's some sort of artificial intelligence, just saw Aloy through the focus and called her, what was it? Anyway, he seemed surprised that she was still alive. Her life was unacceptable for some reason. Alright, we need to get in the tower. A few more bodies to loot. I have used up a lot of my herb health reserves. I'm gonna have to be careful. I'm not even inside the tower yet. Okay. The music's changing. This is the first time I've heard this music, at least that I can think of.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Don't forget to upgrade skills, says Leo Borg. All right.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
$99.47.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobeck. Please step inside.
She is a clone. A clone of this Dr. Sobeck. Mother's womb? Mother's heart? Is that what she's entered? Another mother? Search for information about Elizabeth Sobeck. All right, you're right. I've got skill points to spend. Let's see. Craft additional ammo from the same amount of resources. Ooh, useful. Increased chance of extra resources when looting downed machines. Increases the time a machine will remain overridden indefinitely, also useful. Heavy spear attacks will knock down machines faster. Use R while aiming to notch up to 3 arrows. I mean, I haven't really been using that. It hasn't been quite as... I mean, I could probably use it more often, but then I would go through arrows a lot. Increases the maximum duration of concentration. Faster reload when using concentration. Ah, long dodge roll. Could get that. It costs 3. And that costs 3. And that costs 3. Sprinting is quiet. Nice.
Dr. Sobeck, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Pharaoh. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
What's 355,000 days? Okay, so the quest marker is sending me that way. Let's go this way first. Hey, lore.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Rancor says that's 973.33 years counting for leap years. So just under 1,000 years. Well, that explains the extreme degradation of all of the ruins that we've stumbled upon. But can it explain the change in culture? I mean, let's go back 1,000 years in our own universe. To the year 10,020. I mean, has our society changed in 1,000 years significantly enough to be unrecognizable, or as unrecognizable as this? I mean, probably. What's interesting to me is that language hasn't changed all that much. 1,000 years ago, or I went 10,000, so 2019, that's 100 years ago. So 1,000. 1020. 1,000 years ago, the English language was very different. They wouldn't all be speaking understandable English, I don't think. They wouldn't, I don't know, I think it would be hollow for them to understand the holotapes and recordings that they find in the universe. Had language evolved on its own over 1,000 years. But a minor quibble. Zach says there's actually a very good reason for the culture and language, and I look forward to you figuring it out. Ooh, if they took the time to explain that, then I'm really intrigued. I can't wait. Okay. Need to go that way. What's in here? Hello. Supply crate. Oh, we find metal shard and blaze and wire. And what is that? A broken copier? At least we didn't find any ridgewood.
Statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Pharaoh Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Pharaoh leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Pharaoh Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Pharaoh remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Pharaoh Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So, they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Pharaoh Solutions. Ooh. Well. Reception log. Reception log, July 7th, 2064. So, if that took place the day the apocalypse happened and we're 933 into the future, do some quick math there, I can't. That's almost the year 30,000. Are they in the year? I'm sorry, 3,000. Are they in the year 3000? 9:54 a.m. Field Commandant Dang of the Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments to be served before their 10:15 a.m. sales presentation on the chariot line. Per instructions, food will be vegetarian only. 10:07 a.m. Sander Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage. Refreshments to be served before their 10:30 a.m. sales presentation on the chariot line. Per instructions, we'll use Fresh Grounds Tacoma blend. No artificial creamers. 10:12 a.m. So that happened. Called security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled. Actually, more like thrown. I wasn't aware that the Indo-Malay Combine grows coffee beans, and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant Dang had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm going to drop a line to sales. This can't happen again. Wow. So they met competitors and it led to violence. And then this is the one we just got by walking into the room. Yep. Welcome to Pharaoh Automated Solutions. What was this one? The one we just picked up. You're asking the impossible. Deuteronomy says about 2064 plus 973 equals 3037. Oh, do we activate this? Oh, that'll just play the recording again, right?
Welcome to Pharaoh Automated Solutions, where all the...
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Biofiles? Biofile Elizabeth Sobeck. Text log. Elizabeth Sobeck, born March 11th, 2020, is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. So she was born in the midst of a pandemic. Born and raised outside of Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a Bachelor of Science in Experimental Physics and Computer Science by the age of 16. She completed her PhD in Robotics and Artificial Intelligence Design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Pharaoh Automated Solutions as a junior scientist of the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAS, Pharaoh Automated Solutions, to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robotics, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. Ted Pharaoh. Theodore Ted Pharaoh, born December 24th, 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is founder of the Pharaoh Automated Solutions, FAS, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. There are always dropouts, aren't there? Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard bots, then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of that decade, FAS opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAS has made Mr. Pharaoh the world's best-known businessman, one of the most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. Gwendolyn says, there's a power core in this dungeon. Don't miss it. Thank you, my friend. I won't. And then History FAS. Pharaoh Automated Solutions is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life, like Robco, though its core business consists of military and defense contracts. As of 2063, all right, so the world didn't end in the 2030s. As of 2063, FAS has ranked #1 among the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted Pharaoh, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years, but failed to break into markets dominated by then industry giants like General Synthetics and RecCorp. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the Alfred line, ooh, that's awkward, of levitating personal servitors. They're like Mr. Handies, which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company onto the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040s as the company's environmental efforts, led by famed engineer Elizabeth Sobeck, catapulted FAS to the head of that sector. In 2049, in the wake of successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the globe, worldwide approval ratings of FAS exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Pharaoh was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. And it was the emergence of FAS as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporation, with a record market capitalization of over $23 million. By 2055, FAS controlled 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, trans-governmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation, FB Moby Hal Global, by 321. Definition: corporation. Of course, this needs to be defined to poor Aloy, for poor Aloy. An association, or corporation, noun, an association of individuals created under authority of law, having existence, powers, and liabilities distinct from those of its members. In a business sense, a corporation is usually owned by shareholders, though the sale or distribution of stock, through the sale or distribution of stock, who profit from such ownership, vote at designated times for its governance, and designate executives who run its affairs. Most corporations engage in one or more industries to produce goods or offer services for profit, and may in turn own other corporations, companies, or property as holdings. And finally, we got reception log. Oh, we got this already. This was the reception log, and then the last one was Ultra Weave. Those at the very end. Ooh, there is lore in here. Just one piece, though, looks like. R&D lab retooling.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Pharaoh Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is, trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan.
What?
So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines. Then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons. Why?
What could have happened in the universe that would have made owning a company that made automated machines dangerous? What would have happened in the universe that would have required many different people to start using machines and piloting machines like they do primarily today, instead of having them be autonomous? Growth potential, he said very suspiciously.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Lore first. Complaint. A text mail from Jay Friedkin to reception. Subject regarding complaint. Hey, reception, if that's your real name, want to know who scheduled Indo Melee right next to Fresh Grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After that little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain. Because your receptionist-level brain probably requires it. Jeez. Oh, he sounds like a VP of Sales. I've known too many VPs of Sales. Those two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they will try to fight each other with what? That's right again, combat machines, which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks so much, Mr. Friedkin, to you. Oh, they got this one like right on the head. Man, this just teleports me back to 2013 when I was working for a company where we hired a brand new VP of sales, just like that guy. He came from an important newspaper here in the Seattle area. He got fired from that job for being too cutthroat. And so we hired him, and he ended up being very, very, very cutthroat. Oh, all right. Ooh, yeah, we can squeeze through there. Whoa! Ah! Well, it has been rotting for 1,000 years. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. All right, so we got a ladder over there. Ooh, do we go up or down? Let's go up first.
Looks like I can climb here.
Hello. Am I missing lore? Oh, that's where I need to go. I am missing lore. There's something down there, isn't there? That's a bit of a drop for me, I think. Ah!
I'll bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Oh, this leads me all the way back to the... Okay, I see. Alright, never mind. It just leads me back to the room that I explored earlier. Well, that's what I get for being too careful here. There we go. Back up. No. No. Down. Down. Yeah. Whoop. Aye. And up. There we go.
Made it.
This looks like a room where they would try to hide something. Something super special and secret. Just a big office room. Oh, hello.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Pharaoh machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
Biomass fuel? They used biomass fuel? Could that have something to do with the apocalyptic event? Are each of these different or the same?
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance, it boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
And it also uses biomass as fuel. Oh god.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
I just imagine an army of these robots clawing through a city, gobbling up people to use as biofuel while they then self-replicate to make more killer robots. I mean, is that what happened? Oh, what an apocalypse. Jeez. Okay. We need to go down here. Spiritual Summit. From Ted Pharaoh to Paula Vesara, subject Spiritual Summit. Paula, recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I, and FAS in general, have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense, as in not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon. Very soon. God, what an ominous email to receive. I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent. No kooks, but anyone with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expense. Well, suddenly, Ted Pharaoh is concerned about the afterlife. He wants to deal with the afterlife and spiritual matters soon. Very soon. Ooh. Now that's a situation table. Oh, yes. FAS Campus Log. FAS Campus Security Log. High Priority Alert. Automated Note Log, or Log Note. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. High Priority Alert. Automated Log Note. Full lockdown has been initiated. High Priority Alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. So they shut it down due to protests? What were people protesting? We read earlier that FAS had a 90% approval rating by the population. Until something happened, I'm assuming. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and or disposal of project-related data and materials. HiSec and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. High priority alert. A reminder that while high-sec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for identiscan. High priority alert. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the other security cordons. HiSec reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. High priority alert. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for identiscan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. High priority alert. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from off-site. Sign-up is required and strongly encouraged. Big brother, really? They're getting Orwellian here. 48 more entries in high priority, additional entries corrupted.
So people were angry at Pharaoh, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Okay, is that it? I think that's it. New cigar.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Holy cow.
It'll be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobeck.
Hey, and there's the chest we saw. And at the end of that, yeah. Go to Ted Pharaoh's office. Here we go. Wow,
Parents can find a way to hang on up here. Guess I can too.
We wanted to progress the story, and boy howdy have we. Oh, hello. What? Whoa! Well, wait a minute. What was the other way? Suddenly my quest objective changed. Should I have gone up? Wait a minute.
Frost on my eyelashes.
It's just another path to the same thing. Great. Why did they do that to me? But is there anything behind that I missed? Kaime says, boy howdy, Lamau, you be cracking me up. You be cracking me up, Ox. Oh yes, boy howdy. Don't worry, I'll break out with what in tarnation in a bit.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
And they were replicating. This is it. We were right. Their self-replication led to the end of the world. Somehow, we need more details.
I'd have to leave something else behind. So those are just for if I would have missed the jump, which I did. And I landed on the second rung. Just verifying there's nothing else down there, and I don't think there is. But we keep following this blue cord. Is this the same blue cord? What is it leading us to? Ooh. Lore. All hands on deck. From Gordon Nakada to Gina Zimmerman. Subject, all hands on deck. Gina. Ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I, until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently, there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, population 2,700, all of whom hate us now that a stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. For all of that biomass, oh no. That brings the official count of Hearts Timor-related lawsuits to 127. Most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nation-states, and NGOs. And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. Gordon Nakada, Associate General Counsel, FAS. So maybe it's not as sinister as I was initially thinking. Maybe it's not a Soylent Green sort of situation. Well, Soylent Green is human consuming human, but maybe it's not robots consuming humans. Maybe it's just robots consuming all of the food humans need to live, completely decimating agriculture, making it so we can't eat, and then consuming humans. Well, clearly this was part of it. All right, so we got a bar down there. That's if we fail that jump. Which we did. Ooh. Hello. Oh. What? There's something over there.
See that box? Do we try to go for it? What's that for? That's the box with the shock traps. Oh, okay. Thank you, everybody. I almost went for it. Poor Aloy. She's just freezing. Alright, so that was just a chest I bypassed earlier. I missed on my way up. Hello. And now it's raining. Oh, God, really? Okay, now what's down here? Why do we have jump down points? I guess for if we accidentally fall. Yeah, there's no ledge or anything down there. Banda C incident. From Stacey Anders to Robert Reschner. Subject Dolphin Vid. Bob. Another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured video of a Hearts Timor Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Puwala Watar. on a pod of endangered dolphins, no less. Quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender. As if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating. So it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. A prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. Stacey Anders, VP of PR, FAS. Oh, it chewed down on a dolphin pod. Zane the Insane says there's a nice treat at the very top in a secret. Ooh, okay. Well, then I can't wait to get to the top. Oh no, this is awful. A dolphin pod. Okay, now we need to go that way, but there is that. Looks like that's the way down, though. Unless there's a secret ledge.
At least the chill's gonna keep me alert. The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Ooh, that one's tough. Oh!
All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Oh, man. This is gut-wrenching. Not a fan of heights. Oh, this is a long way down. Hey!
Good. Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
One of 3 power cells. So I need 2 more. Well, that must have been the treat that Zane was talking about. Pavel says you got it. Total consumption of biomass by robots. More frightening than bombs. One question remains. Why there are still plants and people on Earth? Yeah, you're right. Reggie says, I'm so glad I made it to you reaching the top of Maker's End. It's the part of the game that convinced me I had to finish this game. I think we got everything. Wow. Look at that view. We can't see much because of the clouds. Is that it?
Data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And we'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Pharaoh brought Elizabeth Sobeck here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
Oh no!
Emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Oh no.
The Pharaoh robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
To Pavel's point.
A final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Horus and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible?
And what was the cause
What did
of the
she do
glitch?
to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Oh, the elevator works. Oh no, just the door. So what was the cause of the glitch? Was it just an accident that caused them all to start consuming biomass as fuel? Or was there something else?
This doesn't add up. Sobeck couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Hey!
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
He was in Quantum Break.
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Sylens. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Sylens. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobeck. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobeck.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
Zero Dawn.
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Don't forget the power cell before you leave, says Alina. I believe I already got it. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Not so fast, Sylens. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you've still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Can I get all of these? If I can choose only one...
Who are you, Sylens? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
She's got him there. Okay, so I can ask more questions.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the corruptors and deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobeck could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques.
Oh!
Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Pharaoh she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Oxhorn call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
He is rather antagonistic towards her, kind of arrogant, even though he
getting
needs
down
her.
will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Wow. My entire understanding of this universe has changed just with this one building that we've explored. And I'm even more intrigued now. I was intrigued. Now I'm even more intrigued. All right, we've got 2 skill points. I think I want to save up because there was this. Faster reload while using concentration. I think I really want that. Also, quiet sprint would be quite useful. Anything up here before I go?
Rain. Oh well, I'm mostly waterproof.
Yeah, what's this? Mostly. Okay, so we're just retracing our steps now. So, I mean, The one thing that I don't get just yet is if she is a clone of this Elizabeth Sobeck, how come she's got like Olympian class stamina and reflexes and she's agile when Elizabeth Sobeck was a scientist, an engineer? Very different life paths these two genetically identical people have been taking. All right, I need a bio break, everybody. I will be right back. Just a lot of coffee. All right, thanks for your patience. Now, so the primary quest, oh, holy cow, to the opposite end. Oh man, I don't know if we're gonna make it there today. You know what we need to do today? I think what we will instead do is work on Into the Borderlands, because we do need to get some, we need to figure out this side plot going on with the Karja homeland and how this attack happened. So we need to go to Pitchcliff. But it looks like we've explored almost everything up here, and I'd hate to walk away without getting that Vantage. So on our way over here, let's get this Vantage. Then, oh, we've got a cauldron on the way. Do we take a pit stop to explore a cauldron? What's my time? Oh my God. We're already 2.5 hours into the broadcast. That leaves us an hour and a half left. Oh man, how are we going to do this? K. May says, Ox, most clones begin where their original ends, like in Soma. Aloy was a child, so I don't think she could have been a clone. If she was, why let her out? No, I think like, well, I mean, we don't really know, but I got the impression, at least, that she was cloned from Elizabeth's genetic material, in which case she would be biologically identical, yet a completely unique and new life form. Anyway, let's get the Vantage. Von Rex says get the vantage points and the flower. Should I get that flower too? I mean, I might as well get the tall neck while I'm at it.
Might need that.
Now, I was told there was lore by this guard tower. Well, there's definitely something in the guard tower. But no lore. Is this the guard tower? Oh! Yeah! Look at that! Odyssey to Nowhere. K May says, I see what you mean. Never played this, so I don't know. Well, I mean, I haven't played it either. I'm figuring it out as we go along. Funeral for an Obsolete Future. An Odyssey to Nowhere. Paris, July 7th, 2057. 25 persons from 5 nations stand before the offices of Odyssey Star Euro West, hands clasped solemnly at their waists or held stiffly at their sides. Some are politicians, some are businessmen, if these days, is there a difference? Some are scientists. Slowly, Geralt Whites steps to the podium. I regret to announce that as of today, the Odyssey is no more. What exists of the vessel will be abandoned in orbit. All personnel will collect severance income and be released from their contracts. The sad fact is that our species' greatest hope for an extraplanetary future was never able to escape the gravity of terrestrial, all too human conflicts. Waits sighs. Perhaps the innovations we pioneered will help improve the lives of future generations. Time will tell. Could it be that these stars that we keep finding all over the map, these metal stars, metal flowers, are they dropped by this Odyssey that is still in orbit? Let's get the Vantage, then maybe we can explore some of these. Oh, but this is going to take me too far south. I really want to go to Pitchcliff while I still have time in the broadcast. We can always come and get those in another broadcast. And we gotta save. It's been a while. Okay, so we're at the campfire. We need to go south. And it's gonna go right through a Shellwalker site. See if we can avoid it. Reggie Wallace says, just know this. All is neatly explained by the end, and the DLC expounds on the lore fairly well. Enjoy the great story, and I can't wait for a sequel. Thank you, my friend. I am deeply enjoying the story. Yes, yes, yes. I'm running away. I'm running away. Whoa. You didn't see me. Shoot. I am nothing. Just a vapor in the wind. Well, it is a vantage point.
Low and quiet does it.
So it's likely that we have to climb high to a vantage point to gather it. There it is.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Okay, there's a ledge right there I can grasp onto, but how to get there? There it is. No?
Another message from the ancient past.
Oh, and of course the storm blows in right as I'm trying to take a look at this vantage point.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 1. Where better to start than at the end. Or where the end started, anyway. Ground zero. Where it all came crashing down. My career first, and everything else. And I mean everything.
So cool. What an awesome concept. Okay, where's the Vantage? There, here we go. Text. Hi, Ma. Remember how ecstatic we were when I landed a job here? Aerospace control engineer at Pharaoh Automated Solutions, straight out of Stanford U. Saturday, I was tossing a motorboard. Monday, I'm an employee of the biggest corporation on Earth. Starting wage, 6 times basic. It was a dream come true. Yours as much as mine. When I found out I'd landed the gig, I waited until graduation day to tell you in person. You were so proud. You hugged me 5 minutes straight, laughing and crying at the same time, saying over and over, "Onwards and upwards, the start of great things." I thought so too. It seemed as though nothing bad would ever happen to me, to us, ever again. But bad did happen, of course. More bad than I ever knew was possible. And while I can't blame FAS for making you sick, Metallurgic gets the credit for that, I can... Pardon me. I can sure as hell blame Pharaoh for the rest. But let's talk about the end of the world later. It plays a part in this story, of course. If I hadn't found out what was coming, I wouldn't be doing this, leaving these time capsules behind. But the apocalypse isn't the story I want to tell. This is going to be about our family, about us. It's time to get going. I've spent enough of my life in the shadow of this place. I've got 11 more Vantage spikes in the trunk of the Sabra I rented, and some pretty good ideas of where to sink them. So let's get the hell away from this place and start sinking. So that's what it looked like before the apocalypse. Beautiful. I've got some treasure boxes to open. Okay. Follow the road east.
Keep that for later.
That goes south. Zach says, Aloy is like Elizabeth in a lot of ways. She's inquisitive, asks questions that others don't, and she's a fast learner. That's very true. Oh, I do need to go south. South, then east. Wait, can I remove that vantage marker? I think I can. There we go.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Okay, the cauldron is up here. Looks like this road doesn't go there. Oh, it might.
Quick way down.
Hello, there it is. Can I destroy those things? I can't, can I? Explore the cauldron and discover the secrets within. Find the hidden entrance as the main door is impassable. Oh, they're prowling around. There it is. No Name says, I just wanted attention. So here's $2. That, my friend, is an excellent way to get my attention. Thank you. I love exploring cauldrons.
I'd have to ditch something.
So I bet that's the way. Let's see what's down here. Pretty deep water. Oh man, what's making all that noise? These cauldrons are creepy. The shard salvager skill allows you to disassemble resources and modifications and 50% of the metal shard value by holding left click. Okay. Is it trying to tell me that I should be disassembling metal vessels? I guess so. Metal vessels, resources. Great. Thank you for the reminder, tooltip. Oh, do we got to swim down there? Well, they're giving me plenty of health herbs along the way, which is great. It's probably exactly what I need. That's it, I'm already at the core. Oh God. Oh God. This is a smaller cauldron than I'm used to. Okay, now for this, I'm gonna need to lay down a bunch of traps. So let's put my tripcaster on. My shadow tripcaster. In place of the bombs, I guess. Oh. God.
Full already.
Since I can loot it all, I'm just gonna put it all down.
They won't see it coming.
Now, someone once told me there was a limit to the number of traps I could place. But then someone else at the same time told me that that wasn't true. That I can place as many as I want. Well, let's see. Darth Carrot says if you can freeze it, damage is doubled. Blast sling. Okay, thank you. Well, what I'll do is I'll get all my tripcaster traps out, then I'll get my sling out and try to freeze it. But then again, I have all of these.
And done.
I have all of these blast traps put down. Michael says, Zox, didn't you already learn the kind of person Ted Pharaoh is? Well, I mean, we learned a lot about him in the holotapes. And I'm sure we'll learn a lot about him later on. Ooh, he's so big, he's sticking out of the force field. Okay, now I've got a few more traps that I can place. need one more. Fire. Three more.
I need the right ammo.
Okay. Now let's put our sling back so that we can use bombs. And now, let's see. Here we go.
Uh-oh, someone's gonna be...
Eat it, thunderjaw! Inventory is full. Well, let's get some of. Let's craft up some stuff. All right, let's loot everything that we put back down, if indeed there is anything left. He might have tripped all of our traps. And I think you did. Holy cow. Hey.
Got too much already.
Oh, man. What can I not get? Chill water. That's a lot of stuff I need to sell. All right, what can I disenchant? I've got a lot of metal burn. And a lot of metal vessels. Holy cow. And a lot of chill water. A ton of chill water. And we get even more chill water. All right, well, now we should be able to loot the rest of the containers. Why would I want to override that again? Okay, I think that's it. Nope, one more. Okay, that's it. Oh, that's why. What? Okay, do I have to override all of these to create some sort of platform that I can use to climb up here? Maybe. Center red thingy. Oh. Right. Thank you, Von Rek.
There we go. Information to help me override more machines.
Sweet. Zeta overrides are available.
So, Hephaestus is the source of the cauldron data intrusions? It's been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. Deadlier and deadlier year by year. Why? And what or who is Hephaestus? Another mystery to add to the list.
Okay, and I've got more logs to read. Cauldron log. Countermeasure / diagnostic worm. Trace intrusion detect successful. Trace result Hephaestus. Infiltrate intrusion retrieval successful. Command template acquired. Decode initiate successful result. Encroachment threat human. Fauna threat high. Flora threat high. Biosphere threat high. Directive call. Production override initiated. All other priorities rescinded. Then The next core log. Data point machines. Production oversight analysis. Additive manufacture type. Intrusion source external. Countermeasures. Phase shift. Countermeasure fail. Main production external override. Main production downloading. Additive manufacture type. Main armament enhance. 2703, 1431, 1166, 9741, 4310. Production initiating. Oh, so can I now override these guys? How am I gonna get out of here, man? Whoops.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
Oh, he jumped over it.
Mine now.
Okay, well, we got out the entrance at least. Okay. Cauldron done. How much time do we got? 40 minutes. Well, I don't know if 40 minutes is enough time to get all the way up here, but we can at least clear the corrupted zone and get the metal flower and the banuk figurine. Ah, finally out of there. I can breathe fresh air. Well,
Sandstorm scrapes like stones.
Sandy air, anyway. Okay, so wait a minute. There was a path I missed going off to the right here, past the campfire. Oh, I see. It goes up into the hills. Matt says, Ox missed most of it live, but glad you made it through Maker's End. Story gets even better. Excited for you, my friend. Thank you, Matt. I'm excited, too. I look forward to every Wednesday because I get to play Horizon Zero Dawn. Ooh. Beautiful vista. Doggone pigs! Pig bone. Boar bone, that's not what I wanted. I need a boar skin. Where's the other one? Oh, wow. Gotta get through these chargers. I mean, it would be safer to go across the river.
Ouch.
Oh, it's a Nora Brave. What's the Nora Brave doing out here?
Watch out! Glint Hawk!
Oh. Bunch of gators? Didn't even see them behind me. Those snap maws or snap jaws or whatever they are, they just came out of nowhere. Well, the rope caster method didn't work quite as well as I'd wanted. I'll just use fire arrows. I'm always lucky with fire arrows. Where did those guys come from?
I'll tuck that away.
Oh well. Corrupted zone. Oh, I gotta get rid of this corrupted zone. Well, I mean, it is on my way. Now, these are ice, right? I remember them being very tricky. Is that what got me earlier? Was it him from the corrupted zone? Oh my god. The bone. Go for the high ground, says Leo. Good call. You gotta tear blast arrow its legs first. The rock breaker, yeah. You're right. Let me see if I can get on top of that big rock. 2 of them! Oh, no wonder. Are they gonna stay down there indefinitely? Is that how this works? Well, I keep on shearing tons of stuff. I have each one at about half life. That was effective. Got it. One down. One more to go. Where you going, you jerk? Got it. Oh my gosh. So much for like aimed shots. I just scatter shotted them all. And I got them. Finally. Of course, that used up a ton of my resources. Hey, sweet. Some great coils there. And their armor is scattered across the battlefield. Got to pick it up piece by piece.
Brew that up later.
Okay, corrupted zone cleared. Campfire up ahead, and a metal flower to the right. Ooh, turkey, that's what I need, right?
Need them soon enough.
Okay, so the road is across the river. No, it will eventually cross the river. There's a campfire right behind me. And then the metal flower should be off to the east. Over there? Yeah. So I gotta climb this somehow. Or find a way around it. For wire. I need wire. Let's disenchant some stuff. Now the middle star should be right up here. There it is. All right, metal flower Mark II. I saw a mountain, its haughty peak, and bunched spine vying with the worlds on high, deflecting every salvo of the wind and shouldering the starlight from the sky, brooding above the dunes like some great thinker, considering days to come as nights go by, with black clouds wrapped about it for a turban, and bangs of red-head lightning in its face. And through the night, that tongueless mountain uttered marvelous things. Awesome. Okay, so we got to wind our way through these two monster spawn and then find the Banuk figurine before we can head to Pitch Cliff. I've got 10 minutes left. I'm not going to make it to Pitch Cliff, but can I get the Banuk figurine? Maybe. It's on the top of that mountain. Oh, God. Oh, God, how am I going to get there? There's no easily visible road. Well, let's just run to the mountain and see if we can
get out of this.
Find a way to climb it. And we're stuck in the middle of a snowstorm, in the middle of night. I see some ropes. Come on, do it. Just going the old-fashioned way. Okay. So that's how we get down. And how do we get up? There's a little slope over here. An easier gradient for climbing. Perhaps that's all we need. It looks like it does go up there. Yes! Where's the banuk? There it is. Mother. Tektuk. It is only because you will never read these glyphs that I can write them. After a lifetime of longing, I spent only a single night with Ili, your mother, a memory that I cherished, but she reviled, a burning coal of guilt she carried in her belly. Yikes. Oh, okay. And so I wonder, was her guilt laid bare the night Signac, our chieftain, was killed? Did he discover the truth? Was she forced to defend herself? If only I had been there to stand between them, to actually strike the blow I was punished for. At least then I would have been her champion and the father you deserved. For a single moment, I paint this mark with eternal regret and leave you this offering, though it will never touch the warmth of your hands. Michael Stim says, didn't you already learn what a wonderful person Ted Pharaoh was? Didn't you pay to, didn't you do a super chat that said the exact same thing earlier? Ted Pharaoh? I only recognize the name from what we just explored. So I don't know if there was anything else concerning Ted Pharaoh. If you've got any insight, let me know. Okay. Pitchcliff. The road takes us right through here, but I wonder if we can skirt this mountainside to get there. Oh, but we need a save point. Surely there will be a campfire up there. And we're avoiding the shell walkers. That's good.
Got one.
Okay. So we got some grazers up here. There's a campfire. And there's a campfire. Great. Because I don't have time to start the quest. But perhaps I can find a campfire.
I'll find a use for you.
Let's get the campfire over here, just so that we have a fast travel marker, in case we need it later. And then we'll go get the other one. There it is. Ooh, what have we up here? Looks like siege weaponry. Is that what that is? Machines working. That looks like it's either a trebuchet or a catapult or something. Whoa, what's going on here? What's this? This is a water wheel. Oh, it's a lumber mill. Manual save. Empty slot. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's it. I mean, I've got 10 minutes left, but I don't think that's enough time because we're about to start a major part in the next quest chain, and I don't want to get caught in a dialogue tree that's going to last for 15 minutes. So we're going to save here, log off now, and to pick up next week, same Ox time, same Ox channel, for Horizon Zero Dawn Part 11. We're finally going to get some closure, hopefully, on what happened to our friend's sister. Maybe she's still alive. We're going to find out. Special thanks to all of the mods in chat today. You worked extra hard, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Many thanks to everybody in the chat, all of the members and Patreon subscribers, and thanks to everyone on Facebook. Douglas Delegard with a very generous donation of stars. He says, just checking on ya at work. Did this stop working? No, it didn't stop working, Douglas. I was just preoccupied. I see your stars, and I see your comment, my friend. So good to see you on the chat today. Hope you have a great day at work. I hope the rest of you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Remember, I need to cancel my Wasteland 3 broadcast tomorrow morning as I have some conflicting appointments, but I will make it for Scotch and Smoke Rings tomorrow night, where we'll do the hour-long Q&A, and then we'll be diving back into Visage now that the game is complete. We're going to tackle at least one of the 2 new stories that come with the update to Visage. Then for Friday, we've got The Witcher 3 and a lore video for the weekend. I'm working on an epilogue to the story of Fallout 76 Wastelanders, the primary plot. We're going to revisit Crater, and we're going to revisit Foundation to see how those 2 towns change after the decisions that we made in Vault 79. So, hope you're looking forward to that. Again, have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you all again very soon with more lore videos and brand new live streams. Bye-bye now.